welcome all the problem areas in your life, because that's your area of practice. If it's financial limitation, if it's some relationship limitation, or health problem, whatever it may be, bring attention to that so that something different can arise through it. And that is the end of reactivity.
We are now passing through one of the most difficult times on this earth as human beings, and I want to share a little bit about my journey. I haven't been able to make videos for a few weeks because I decided that our team that we have here needed to have an overhaul. And so I passed through very difficult weeks of deciding that I needed to let some people go. And actually, they sort of left on their own. It was a very difficult situation because the people around us support us and help us to get our work done and to create. And yet, if the people that are in your life and in your surroundings are not any longer on the same vibrational frequency that you start growing to, it's often very challenging to accept that they are no longer the right fit for your business, for your life. And as you let those people go, it's just the same as when you have to clean up house and throw away things that you no longer use. And as we're going through this healing process, it's extremely difficult. I went through this in the past few weeks, along with full-blown premenopause, going through 6 months into menopause and then returning to having the hormones and having all of the physical symptoms again. Very complicated and extremely exhausting to manage this and do the work on my own until we find a new team and get a new team together, trying one new person and having them not work and having to start again and training and teaching people how we need to have the work done. And just, wow, in our lives, everybody's going through this extremely difficult time. And I love to watch the videos of Eckhart Tolle, this video in particular, where he talks about dealing with these difficult moments. And I discovered something I want to share with everyone. As you work on being in the now, one of the things that helped me more than anything was not being only in your head. When you practice the power of now and you listen to Eckhart Tolle's teachings, I think what happens when we listen to his voice, and his voice and his teachings help bring us into presence, is a very good teaching for everyone. And we can all learn how to do this ourselves as well. But I want to suggest to everyone that they can do this and vibrate in their heart center and do the same thing that happens when you listen to Eckhart Tolle's voice and he brings you into presence. We can do this same practice by dropping the energy of our mind, the mental energy of our mind, into the heart center. Drop the energy down, and then bring the energy, the emotional energy of everything you're going through in your life at this moment. With your breath, bring it up into your heart center and hold that space for yourself. And then, just like his voice has a vibration that helps us bring us into presence, we can do this for ourselves as well by holding space in the heart center and repeating calmly. And it doesn't matter whether you repeat with your mind, if you're in a place where you can't vocally say it out loud, or with your own voice, but repeat in your heart center the word now. This is for those moments like I've been going through for the past few weeks where your body's betraying you, your mind is betraying you, your life, everything. You're going through a difficult moment, and just sit in that heart-centered presence and repeat either out loud, repeat the word now. Place your hand on your heart. And if you can't say it out loud, you can do it with your mind. Just do it along with me in your mind. Even if you don't say the word out loud, if you say it in your heart center, in your mind, dropping the energy into your heart center and vibrating now. Put your hand on your heart center, in your heart center, and just repeat the word. Feel the vibration of the word now. Expand in every cell in your body. Breathe deeply and create that vibration in your heart center for yourself. You might not be able to put on an Eckhart Tolle video. You might be at work. You might be driving. You can do it driving with your eyes open. You can just put your hand on your heart, keep one hand on the steering wheel, and just say now in your heart center. And if you have other people in the car with you and you don't want to look strange, repeating now, just drop your mind, the energy of your mind into your heart center, and just in your mind, repeat the word now. And feel and bring every cell in your body into that vibration. Learn to use the power of your heart organ, heart coherence, heart math. There's so much scientific evidence that our heart is the place where we need to hold our energy. And if you combine the teachings of Eckhart Tolle and the power of now and the power of presence with a simple exercise, this is what has got me through the last 2 or 3 weeks that I have gone through. Going into menopause for 6 months and then going out of menopause again and not knowing even what it was, just having really unbalanced hormones and a lot of very serious life challenges, and just the ability in the moment when I feel like I'm going to lose control emotionally, because with a lot of hormones or with a lot of stress or with a lot of trauma in our lives from our past that we're dealing with, these energies are being also cleared away from our life right now, from society, from the world. And as we go through this process, we need to have tools, really good tools, that can help us to keep that control and gain that presence immediately. So try this exercise. Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. I'll just include a short tip and a clip of Eckhart Tolle in this video to remind us to stay in presence and thank him as one of my favorite mentors from 30 years of my life. How to have presence in the heart center and stay in the now immediately and feel that energy, that vibration in your body. And even if you don't have his video in the moment to help bring yourself into that place, because I've spent a lot of hours listening to his videos to help myself understand and learn to be present. But when I brought it into my heart center and I learned to repeat the word now with my mind or with my voice, even dropping the energy of your voice into your heart center, it becomes more powerful. And I found this worked really well for me. So hopefully this will work for you and help you get through the most difficult moments. Have a great day.